And then I have to
film me and I'll pretend I'm on a roller coaster.
Alright.
Going up. Oh, right at the top. Oh, it stopped.
Splash Mountain.
Oh, everyone breaks their neck. Hello, and welcome to the Pathcast. Today on the Pathcast.
I don't want to be on the Pathcast. I'm going to be honest. I don't have any interest in being any part
Excuse
of
me,
that.
this is the Pathcast. Half show. I'll introduce you as a guest.
Why don't we do half and half and say we call it the half cut? Actually, that would work.
That's not a thing.
Yeah.
How do you ship Kogi and Pav?
How do you ship?
Yeah,
Pogi.
Pogi. It's the Pogi Cast featuring Leo. Pagi Cast.
I still don't think I want to be any part of that either. It's all a bit terrible.
Okay, ignore him then. There we go.
Area
Done.
11.
Done.
And
We're making
minus
a
a
This
guy.
is Taxi with no seatbelt on.
No
I've
seatbelt,
got
no
mine on
problem.
though, because I'm a good boy.
I like to take risks. Also, they don't have one, which is a bit of a problem.
So I suppose you're wondering why I called you all here. It seems we have a conclusion to a mystery.
I've used that joke before.
Adam, you're not actually aware of this mystery being solved. But do you remember
Hey, it's
when
beeps.
we played in London
Oh, beeps.
with Champagne? My wallet went missing.
Mm-hmm.
My wallet has now been found.
In the most incredible of places.
Ironically, it was in the back of my amplifier. Yeah.
Found it yesterday, and we were all just.
He's
It's
in
a typical pub.
He'd been sending Champagne loads of hate tweets saying, I can't believe you guys stole my wallet, but actually he had it all the time.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
sorry, Champagne. It's great supporting you.
That's it.
I regret nothing.
Alright, well, what about what we're actually doing today?
What are we doing today? Today we've got some people over from HNK. I just know it as
Big Japanese network.
And they're picking up our small city boys and they're going to make us stars.
So we are now in a taxi on the way to the studio. We're going to room 4, see our good friend Phil.
and Danger Davis.
And we're going to do some live practice. They're going to film us.
If it's just the board asking this kind of thing, where do we fit in? Watch the stardust rise with your red and eyes. Take what you want from it. We're the last ones left, left to convalesce. Get the others and cut to the next scene.
Get out of my way, Kogi. This is my big moment. Oh.
Just make the noise.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is how I spent my childhood, kids.
Making that noise.
I was only... It was sticks and World of Warcraft. Oh. Looks like World of Warcraft 1.
Look how he turned out.
Alternatively... Right, noisy boy. That was standard.
Kogi, play some bass.
Kogi can't hear you, I don't think.
Why?
Can you hear him? No.
Just time to play.
Play Haruko Kanata. Put that near the mic stand. That's awesome. Can we run Haruko?
the band name is from Japanese anime. So what made you to get interested in Japanese culture?
Well, I was always a little bit interested before I joined the band, but when I got to know Sparkles and Path, they kind of said to me, "Oh, you should check out like these animes and check out this aspect." And I did that, and I realised that I actually kind of really enjoyed that side of things.
When I was a kid, I guess everything that I thought was cool came from Japan. So all the video games, movies, TV, that kind of thing. Everything I really enjoyed was Japanese. So I've always wanted to go to Japan because I always thought it was an amazing country, and basically the opportunity to do music about Japan was something that we didn't really think about. It just sort of happened, and then because I've always watched anime and stuff, it seemed quite natural that we'd want to incorporate that, and it worked.
For me, well, growing up, I read a lot of American comic books, and so I'd go to the comic store or shop, as I say. I read a lot of comics, and it's kind of a natural progression. I kind of exhausted the Marvel and DC universes and saw the manga, and then that got into anime.
So when I was a kid, I really liked certain animes like Dragon Ball Z and Outlaw Star and things that were shown on some like late night cartoons in the UK. And I sort of left it for a while, but when I came back to university, I started watching again. And this was around the time that we started Area 11, and it all sort of came together from there. It was a great opportunity to get back into it.
You just decided to sing in Japanese.
Well, again, because we mainly watch anime in subtitles, so I prefer watching it like that. Most of the band do as well, because you kind of get more of the original feel of what was intended. And through that, I sort of picked up on a bit of Japanese myself. And it was just one of those things when we came to writing the first song, which was about an anime called Code Geass. I sort of went, oh, maybe it'd be good to put some Japanese lyrics in, because a lot of Japanese rock bands have moments in English, so they'll have like an English line in the chorus, and we thought it'd be cool to put a spin on that, and I would sing a line in Japanese in a similar way to sort of like our own take on that. And because my Japanese isn't great and I don't speak Japanese fluently or anything, it's difficult sometimes to find lines, so it is good that I'm only putting little moments in Japanese and things like that.
I think, obviously I've never been, but I think the impression I've got, one of the most exciting elements about Japan is you have the juxtaposition of the really kind of high-tech bustling cities, but you also have the really quaint country life, and the fact that they can be quite near each other, and you can sort of have these two kind of very different ways of life living harmoniously, and you can just drift between both. That's sort of very appealing.
Like Hoagie said, there's quite a large contrast in Japan, which is very, very interesting, but as well, you have a very, very rich history as well, and it's very, very different to our history, and that's something that I think would be quite cool and exciting about Japan as well, is that we've grown up looking at our own British history and stuff, but it's so different over there. It'd be very cool to see.
And so you released the...
We'd like to do a tour. We'd like to go around and play some shows, because we've played since we put the album out maybe 3 shows,
Maybe 3 or 4.
3 or 4 shows. So it'd be good to kind of go out and like play some headline shows around. Have give people a chance to come and see us who haven't been able to see us before. Because the problem was we've been playing to we've gone to over 18 gigs, which kind of limits some of the fans. So we'd like to do that. We'd like to go around, maybe UK tour, Europe, America, Japan, like literally just go all sorts of places that we can, and then, to keep doing music and stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's it. We're just travelling. We just want to see the world and meet a load of our fans, because we've got lots of fans in America who are always saying, when are you going to come over? And we want to go to Japan as well, definitely, and see a load of things that have inspired us to make music firsthand, and sort of grow our fan base internationally, and really make more music. As that's important as well. I don't think the things on All the Lights in the Sky, which was our debut album, are the best we can do. I think we can make a lot better music with.
Yeah, these guys have pretty much said it. We want to tour, we want to write better music and find more inspiration to make that music, and just take things further, maybe as well, up our live shows even more, make them more of a theatrical sort of event, if we can. But yeah, definitely, we need to make more stuff, make it better. That's our plan.
音楽を
音楽を
よろしく。
よろしくね。 That's not easy, is it?
I couldn't remember.
Say the one word.
音楽をよろしくね。
That's fine. I can definitely read that. Do we want to read it at the same time? Okay then. 3, 2. 僕らの音楽をよろしくね。Yeah. Hey. That was pretty lame. I did a lame.
Okay. Thank you. Really well.
Yeah, we are.
Sorry.